Now this little video might be a little bit dark, but it's because I'm sat in bed and I wanted to make wanted to make the video to be as real as it can, so I didn't want to stage it with lights, and I wanted to do it in the moments that I'm feeling, the way that I'm feeling. Come here, let me just lower this telly. I'm watching the bill. I love the bill. So I go on holiday in 5 weeks, and I decided tonight to try on some of my bikinis from last year and some shorts, because I thought, well, you know, try them on and see if I need to get any more. And that's when it all went downhill. So tried the bikinis on, the top was fine, put the bottoms on, had a meltdown. They looked like I'd bought them 4 times smaller than they should have. It looked like an orange had been chewed up, the way that my arse had literally chewed the knickers up. So I thought, it's okay, that's just one. Tried the other one on, exactly the same. Thought, I've got this, I'm not going to have a meltdown. I tried the shorts on instead. Got the shorts out. 2 of the pairs of shorts from last year, I can't even fasten them. So I was like, okay, it's alright. All the time thinking in my head, it's not alright, I'm going to fucking explode any minute. So then I think it's a good idea to then stand in my underwear in front of the mirror and look at myself. And when you're in that frame of mind and you look at yourself, you pick up every flaw that you can find. I then stood crying, sobbing in front of the mirror for about an hour. I picked all the clothes up that didn't fit me and I launched them across the room and said, I'm not speaking to you, don't even look at me. I then sat sobbing a little bit more. I then had a complete meltdown. And I then decided I was disgusting. And then decided it was a good idea. I'm deciding a lot of things here, aren't I? Then I decided it was a good idea to look at some photos from last summer when I went on my holidays, same time last year, when the shorts and the bikinis fitted. And then decided to compare this year and last year, because, you know, what better way to make yourself feel even more shit than to start comparing photos. I then spoke to some really good friends and vented my absolute disgust in myself to, of course, like friends do, they always see the best in you and they always tell you that you are fine and amazing the way you are. Now, what the point of this video is, because I am all about body confidence and I am all about loving what you've got, embracing what you've got, and being grateful for everything your body is and everything that it does. And that's great, and we can all do that, and I'm all about that. I'm telling people all the time that they're amazing. Think of all the things that your body does for you. Think of all, like, the amazing just things that it just naturally does. It helps us move, we breathe, it allows me to do my job. And while I am so grateful for all of these things that my body does, and while I am so grateful for everything that it allows me to do, and I am proud of it, and there is things about my body that I love, and I am all about loving your body, embracing it, and being body confident, there does get a point in everyone's life that no matter how body confident you are and how all yeah you can be, something triggers you and something happens to the point where you don't feel that way anymore and it breaks you. And that is literally what happened to me tonight, and it has broke me, and I have been sobbing for about an hour, not wanting to go on holiday now, disgusted in myself. And I've put the mirror in the wardrobe because I don't want to look at it, we're not speaking to each other. The clothes are launched in the corner because I don't want to look at them, because the more I look at them, and I know I can just go out and buy some more. I know that it's not the end of the world. I've got my health, I'm lucky in everything I've got, and I know that, and don't want anyone coming at me with stuff like that, because I'm quite aware that I'm lucky and that I'm grateful for everything I've got, and I've got a body that moves, a body that works, and a body that allows me to do my job. But that doesn't stop us feeling this way. And with my job, I am up the front of a room in front of like loads of people. Like I must see like over 300 people come to classes a week, and I'm standing in front of these people in gym gear, which by the way is very, very forgiving because it does hide a multitude of sins, should I say. But I stand up in front of these people and I'm trying to be an inspiration and I'm trying to be a role model, and people kind of like look up to us because we're the fitness people. But I need to just say that we have struggles too, and we have got body hang-ups, and we don't always feel that comfortable in ourselves. And for me, I know that I'm probably in a state of overtraining at the minute because I am covered in so many classes, and I am probably not getting enough recovery, and my body is probably just having a bit of a wobble at the minute, and that's fine. And I know it's going to come to a point where everything's going to be okay. But I don't even know why I've made this video. I think I've just done it to try and say that, you know, I'm human. Like, I do have these feelings. I might come across sometimes that as really confident and I'm happy in my own skin, and that's all how it is. But that, in the long and short of it, isn't how it is. I'm struggling right now, and I've done so well to keep it together on this video, and I suppose it's a good thing now it's in the dark. And I just wanted to let people know, you know, that I struggle as well, and I'm feeling it at the minute. And it's just about, we have to just be kind to each other, really, don't we? And it takes a lot for me sometimes to stand up in front of people, and I can see people could be looking, people judge. I've had it loads of times. I'm not going to go into it. I've spoke about this before. And people do judge, and they look up to us as like we're the inspiration. Like, we're the people at the front of the class. We're the people teaching. And I'm the one teaching the class, and I should be like the epitome of the health and fitness. And quite often, and I'm going to be honest right now, I don't feel that way. And I have had a little bit of a wobble, and I think it made it worse tonight, the fact that I decided to try some stuff on. I'm tired, like I'm overtired. I was hungry, and then I just thought it was a good idea to stand in the mirror and just pick everything out. So I'm just trying to keep it real. If you don't like this video, if you think I'm a disgrace, if you think that I'm a fraud, then that's your choice, isn't it, mate? Do you know what I mean? And I'm just trying to keep it real. And you know, I can be all about like, what's our favourite things about our bodies. You've got to love your bodies, and that's all great, but we can't all be positive, all fucking clouds and rainbows and unicorns and glitter all the time. You know, shit does happen in life, and this is real life, and we are human, and we are allowed to experience emotions, and we're allowed to have body hang-ups and have times where we're just not comfortable in our own skin. And I just want to say, for anyone who might be feeling that way, that you are not alone, and it's okay to feel like that. I'm not going to start saying to you, oh no, don't feel like that, and start to embrace this and love this. Fuck that. If you're having that time right now where you are feeling like you're just not really liking yourself right now, and you're just not feeling uncomfortable in your body and stuff like that, just let them feel and ride, because we are human. And sometimes the more we try and bring those feelings back, and the more we try and like stop ourselves, the worse we make ourselves feel, because we are all allowed to feel emotions, and we are all allowed to go through the whole circle of emotions, the happiness and the sadness and things like that. So let yourself feel what you need to feel. Now, it's not going to be forever, and then when you feel ready, just start to be grateful then for your body. And we have got amazing vessels. Look what it does for us every day. It keeps us alive, we breathe, we move. It allows us to do our jobs, be with our family, be with our children and stuff like that. And our children, your children, not mine. And it allows us to do so much. But you know, sometimes we just fall out in love with it, and sometimes we're just not mates with it, and that's okay. And that's how I'm feeling right now, and that was the point of this video. That was meant to be 2 minutes long, and it's gone on for nearly 10 minutes. But I'm just trying to keep it real, guys. So if you do see me in class and just like sometimes think, you know what, she's feeling it as well, and if I've got things that jiggle, so what? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't confess to be perfect. I don't walk around with the fucking crop top on thinking I'm perfect, because I'm not. I'm a human being like every single other person. So let's love what we've got. But on them days when we don't feel like loving it, but you know what? That's okay, because one day we'll love it again. So yeah, that's all I've got to say. I'm tired. I'm going to watch the Bill, and I'm going to bed. Good night. God bless. And I'm going to have some cake. That was a joke. No, was it?